Welcome back to 2A America. Guys, I wanted to show you something a little bit different today. Kind of change it up a little bit. I've said it before, a lot of us gun guys like knives too, or actually most of us, right? So I kept seeing this knife. In our area we have a Rural King. I know not all areas do, but around here it's a pretty popular place. It's kind of a farm and home type store. They sell, a little bit of everything from dog food to guns. It's a little bit of everything. Kind of like maybe a Tractor Supply in a lot of areas. But anyway, I kept seeing these knives, and they were only $10, and I thought, I've spent $10 on far worse. Maybe I'll just pick one up. So it's a Pro 4 Tactical. And there's your box. Straight edge and knife kit. So here's what you get. You get, of course, the knife. Comes with this little nylon sheath. Comes with your sharpening stone, and of course, ferro rod. Now, cover a few things first. You'll notice on the box, I don't know how well you can see it, but that says 440 stainless steel. Well, the paperwork that came with it says it's 420, and the billboard on the side of the knife, if you can see that, says 420. So I think we're probably dealing with 420 stainless steel. One of the other things I would say is, you look at this sheath. It looks like this little pocket here, made for your stone. I don't care what you do, you're not going to get that in there. So I think that's a good place, and probably the intended purpose for the ferro rod. And then what I do once the knife is in there is, if you're dragging around in the brush, you don't want that falling out. So I pull the paracord up. Okay, let me see if I can get it. Pull the paracord up, put it in a little Velcro strap, and I wrap it around there like that. So if I'm dragging around in the brush, it catches on that. If something does catch it, pulls it up out of there, and I'm not worried about it being lost forever. So about what you would expect, I think, from a $10 knife in a lot of ways. I will say I've had this a couple weeks, and I've been using it here and there, just different things, and it's not bad. It's kind of hard to get a good angle here on the camera for you, but it's fairly sharp. It's pretty decent coming out of the box, and it's not horrible. I've seen better, but for 10 bucks, you get what you pay for, right? But you can see, if you had to, you could feather you out a stick there. Yeah, I don't know, how long it's going to hold up. It's not horrible by any means, but for 10 bucks, it is what it is. One of the other things, there's no liner down in this sheath. I found this out the hard way. When I first got this was a little tighter fit. Pushed it down in there pretty hard. Tip of the blade came right through the bottom of that nylon sheath, so it's something to keep in mind. But I figured for $10, if you're going to be out beating around in the bush or in the brush, and you needed a little bit bigger knife on you than a pocket knife, what the heck? And maybe not such a bad thing to throw in a backpack or something, or if you're going camping, keep it with you, whatever. So not horrible by any means, but some of the things you could expect from a $10 knife, right? So I think that's about all I've got for you today. Just like I said, wanted to change it up. Sometimes throw in a knife review or something along those lines, just to keep things different every once in a while. And that's about it. So until next time, this is Peck signing off. Welcome back to 2A America. Guys, I wanted to show you something a little bit different today. Kind of change it up a little bit. I've said it before, a lot of us gun guys like knives too, or actually most of us, right? So I kept seeing this knife. In our area we have a Rural King. I know not all areas do, but around here it's a pretty popular place. It's kind of a farm and home type store. They sell, you know,